Hello everyone, you're welcome to the channel. My name is Oris Daniel. Kindly click on the red button to subscribe, like this video so it can be recommended to many other people, and you can also do well to share. You're welcome to another episode. I'm very sorry I've not been here for quite a long time, but finally I'm here now, so kindly subscribe to the channel. Alright, today on this episode we will be talking about the Mountzion movie, Mountzion and Flaming Sword Ministries movie Abejoye season 6 episode 1. If you've not yet watched it, where are you? What are you doing? Head on to Abejoye's YouTube channel and watch it, and come back and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So let's dive right into talking about Abejoye season 6 episode 1. So this particular episode has a lot of bass-boos. When I say this episode has a lot of bass-boos, trust me and believe me, Owiwi, Afakpedano and Iyagbogbo are in serious trouble. If you can recall, in the last episode of season 5, when they went to inflict Baba by giving him food to eat in his dream, the angel of the Lord appeared and fed them with the poisonous substance they had brought for Baba to eat. And then one was inflicted with dumbness, the other was inflicted with blindness, and the other was inflicted with mental illness. And the three witches have gathered in Baba Abejoye's house to solve this problem. I won't be spilling too much, no spoilers, right? Head on to Abejoye's YouTube channel to check it out. So the things I loved about Abejoye season 6 episode 1, I love the acting. It was a beautiful one. You know, we have veterans on set, so what do you expect? Mommy Dashola Bamidele did a brilliant job. Mommy of Grace Femi Akintunde did a brilliant job as well, and Mommy Alice as well did a brilliant job, and other casts were also wonderful in their performance. The sound was okay, and the editing was okay as well, and I love the cinematography. It was beautifully done, and the lighting was okay as well. I also love the fact that Abejoye has been able to sustain that mightiness, the concept of the mightiness and the power of God from season 1 down to season 6. It has expressed that and it has maintained that. You know, a lot of people are saying that Mountzion movies are showcasing the power of witchcraft, but if you watch from season 1 to season 6, you would be able to testify that Abejoye is rather showing the mightiness of the power of God. I personally think that there is no how you will express the power of God and do it and do justice to it without showing the power of the devil. So the two go hand in hand. For you to show the power of God over the power of the devil, then you must also express the power of the devil. So Abejoye season 6 episode 1 did a great job. All right, now let's move down to the floors. First thing I noticed is that the husbands to the witches, the husbands to Owiwi, Afakpedano and Iyagbogbo, their comportments when they heard that their wives were witches, I felt they could have been made to stand up in shock and look at them in shock and not still be sitting with them in the same chair. You know, since it's the first time they're hearing that their wives are witches and have even been eating human flesh and drinking human blood, I just feel they won't still be sitting with their wives in the same chair. The shock should have made them to stand up and sit far from their wives. Next thing is, I feel they should have shown Dedun expressing her mental illness at least once, so that the seriousness of Bamidele's situation can be expressed, and not showing her exhibiting the mental illness throughout the entire episode. I felt like watered down the seriousness of the trouble that Bamidele is in currently, though probably maybe the writer has what he plans to achieve by that. But personally, I wish they showed Dedun expressing her mental illness at least once. I also felt Bamidele was too calm for the situation he was in. You know, this is someone whose someone's wife became mental in his residence or with him. So I think that is big trouble. You can tell from the way he was making phone calls to Sister Bridget. He was relaxed, and he even sat, leaned against his backs. He was not really afraid, and he was not. I needed to see that fear and that tension. I needed him to be more tensed than it was expressed. And Damilare Adebayo, who played Mommy Alice's husband, the husband to, I think, Afakpedano, who is a youth in real life, did a great job playing the role of an old man, probably in his late 70s. He did a great job. If you don't know him in person, you won't believe that he's actually a young man in real life. Kudos to Damilare Adebayo, and kudos to the makeup artist. I love that about that character, but I felt like Damilare Adebayo, knowing that he's a youth, could have probably at least added a touch of crack in his voice, or made his voice a bit cracked so that it can actually fit into the role of an old man in his 70s, instead of using his real or normal voice, which of course to me sounded youthful. Also, in the conversation in Baba Abejoye's parlor, King Kinyu referred to Afakpedano as Owiwi and called Owiwi Afakpedano mistakenly in one of the times she was explaining the escapades of witchcraft to the people in the sitting room. And last but not the least, I felt the first two scenes where Afakpedano and Yabobo's condition was being expressed, I felt those two scenes should have been shown interchangeably, rather than ending one before showing another. I felt it would have been more creative to show the two scenes interchangeably. At the end of the day, it was a great and brilliant job. Kudos to the Mountzion Film Ministries and the Flaming Sword Ministries. We can't wait to have Abejoye Season 6 Episode 2 coming up next Sunday. Kudos to the entire cast and crew. At the end of the day, we can only talk. We do not know how this message was received from the Holy Spirit. It was a brilliant story, and it was a brilliant work from the Mountzion Faith Ministries. Once again, my name remains Maurice Daniel. Kindly click on the red button to subscribe, like this video so it can be recommended to many other people. Bye for now. I'll see you all later in the next one.